We met March 13th, Friday the 13th, the last weekend before everything shut down. We were at the levee playing darts. We drank a lot.
We did drink a lot.
We went back to Adams.
Yeah.
And then I took you home.
We were pretty flirtatious through the whole night. Crash grinding on my head while we were watching videos.
And I picked you for my heads up team.
Yeah, and we crushed.
Uh-huh. We did.
So good. We left together, and right when we got outside, we started making out, and Ayla's pickup line was, "So, your place or mine?"
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, and then everything shut down, and then we were just together.
Even when we met at the bar, I was definitely physically attracted to you. You looked awesome.
At the levee?
Yeah. That's the best kind of flirting. It's all right, let's play heads up.
But I think that's super important too, is because in order to play that game and win, you have to have some sort of connection.
You have to have chemistry.
People have to know what you're talking about and
And so it'd be one thing if it was I'm into this girl, I think she's into me, but then we decided to play together and we stomped the competition.
I mean, everybody was really fucked up too.
Yeah,
so.
Everyone was super fucked up, but it was everyone else was getting 1 or 2 in 60 seconds, and we were clocking 7, 8, crushing.
Uh-huh.
And I was ooh, this girl's on my wavelength, and she's fucking smart.
I mean,
and that's incredibly attractive.
You didn't have the mustache when we met, so it wasn't the same, but there was a point in the night where I was oh shit, he's smart. There was a point in time a couple months ago where I had to ask you, is this just a quarantine thing, or do you actually like me? Do you remember that?
Yes. No, I do remember that.
Coronavirus had an impact because I really liked you, but there was a part of me that was also oh shit, is this just because we've been basically forced to spend time with each other and just us?
Right. I don't know. My takeaway was after Friday the 13th, after that first night. First of all, and this is a huge credit to you, you had to work, so eventually I left your spot and walked the 4 blocks home. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. And right when I left your spot, I texted Gob and Spence, the group text, and told them all about you and my night. And sending them screenshots of your Instagram.
Really?
This girl's so hot. She's so cool. I really like this girl. Swear to God.
That's cute.
In terms of COVID, this is just me. It was almost this guilty pleasure where, we met each other right when it hit, right when the city shut down. Those first couple months, March, April, where you're not seeing any of your friends, you're video conferencing with your friends, and you're checking in on people, how are you doing? How's your mental health? Everyone's going through all this shit. And they had just passed the full stimulus where it was stressful. I didn't get on unemployment for 6 weeks, but when I finally did, I was getting paid enough to keep myself whole, and we were just hanging out all the time. I felt really guilty because I was talking to all these friends that were going through it, having a horrible time, and I was so fucking happy.
Days on end where we would just pull out the couch.
Yeah.
And just lay here and hang out and watch movies. Without being oh shit, I need to do this, or I need to do this. Just
And we were fucking a lot too. It's great. But
yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like the people who really love the city and truly are here because they love the city and they love the feeling and the community are the only ones here right now. It feels a lot more wholesome and connected, I think, than it did before.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think COVID was a great filter for the city.
Filters are really, yeah. But as far as the future of the city goes, I don't think that any of the people that left are going to come back anytime soon. I think it's going to return to a much more artistic and creative city. I love you, and this is wonderful and everything, but I said I wish that we could do things together that would be normal. I want to go to movies, I want to go out to shows, I want to hang out at a bar with you with a bunch of people around. It's hard to picture moving forward and the future because nobody knows what the fuck fuck is gonna happen? We don't know if it's gonna be a year before we can do those things. It could be 2 years, you know, just really fucking depressing.
Yeah. Things are fairly good for us, but you can't shake that feeling that you're just caught in limbo. When the rules of the game might change any fucking day, you can only do so much. It's hard.
Moving forward, no matter what happens, I'm very thankful to have you. And like I'm just kind of counting on that right now.